and basically argue with other Wednesday fans about Wednesday.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield Wednesday Luton Town FA Cup review, third round. So let's see how we do in this, because we don't want to take Luton as a walkover. They're a very good team at the minute, doing very well in League One, and they're going to be up to this more than we are in a sense, because they've got more to play for. If they get through to this is a big gap for them. They could get a bigger team than Wednesday. But at the same time, it's good for us as well. We could do the same. If we beat them, we could get a Premiership team, which could mean we have them at home or something like that. The FA Cup is one of these things which is fantastic for clubs, for exposure and getting money in, because they could get a big team and knock them out and then go on a really good cut run. It's happened before, and things like this you have to be careful about. We've got a very strong lineup today, so we'll see how we do. The team news is Dawson, Palmer, Fox, Fletcher, Bannon, Lees, Matthias, Reach, Boyd, Hutchinson and Hector. Subs are Wildsmith, Pelopousi, Winnall, Thornley, Newhugh, Baker and Shaw. Now, no Wildsmith. I've already seen people saying it's so he's not cup tied and stuff like that. At the end of the day, let's just leave it as what it is. He's not in the team, he's not playing. Leave it. Dawson's in there, and let's go from there. So, I think we've got a good chance here. Very good chance, because it is a League One team at the end of the day. So we could do well here and get through and hopefully get some goals. But we've got to be wary, because they are a good team who are playing really good football at the minute. So if we can get the result here, get through to the next round, be fantastic, and have a little bit of a cut run. The last thing we need is a replay. Just because it tires out legs and stuff like that. That's the last thing we need. So hopefully we can get all 3 points. Hopefully we can go through to the next round of the cup. Not 3 points, because it's not a league game. That was nearly a really good first half buzz at times, but we did struggle at times. Luton did come forward. They played some better football than we did, but we had our chances. Fletcher nearly had a great chance from a couple of headers. Reach had gone very, very close with some volleys, and the bits where we're going forward and we're doing well. Morgan Fox looks a completely different player at the moment. I've never really seen him look this good. In a sense, he's looking like a much better player recently. So it's good to see that happening. But Luton has had their chances. They've tested Dawson a couple of times. They've gone offside a bit. It's one of the ones, if they didn't go offside sometimes, they could have been a couple of goals up, because they played some really good football. And this is the thing, we shouldn't be looking at Luton in this kind of, oh, they're the lower team. They have played some really good football and caught us out at times. There is a big loss though for us. Hutch has gone off injured. No idea what's happened. He must have signalled to the bench, because he didn't go down or anything like that. And he's gone off injured. So it's really annoying to see him go off. But we did have some good chances. Like I said, Matthias had a good chance right near the end from a good free kick routine. Our corners in have been really poor. This kind of game, I would love to see Winnall get a massive run in, because it just builds up for him to do really well, in that sense that he'll get his fitness and he could get a couple of goals if he's in that mood. And he loves tapping, he loves headers, so if we could get some of these balls in, it'd be fantastic. But Fletcher's done well so far. Morgan Fox is having a great game. They had an opportunity as well that was cleared off the line by Palmer, but it was a pull on Lees. But let's just remember, they are looking at taking us out of the competition and wanting the cup snipe as such. So we've got to play to our strengths, and at the moment we are but we are losing the ball a lot in possession. We're not doing well in that sense. We're being a little bit sloppy when we do have the ball. That needs to tighten up big style. If we can do that, we're golden, but until that starts clicking, we're going to have an issue in terms of how we're playing. But hopefully we can get a goal in the second half and hope to go through to the next round of the cup. But so far we're playing okay, but I could see us demanding a lot more from in the second half. Go out there and show that we're the Championship club, because at the minute it doesn't feel that way. So let's see what happens, and hopefully we can get through to the next round. So that second half wasn't great. Luton could have had a hatful of chances to get the win here, but at the end of the day, we just weren't good enough in that second half. We should have gone on and tried and pressed a bit more. We lost the ball a hell of a lot in stupid positions. We don't keep the ball well. We need someone in that midfield who can defend and also keep the ball. Just not a really great game for us. Fletcher looked tired. The entire team looked very knackered. Like, the stuff that we've done during January has been way too much for them already in that Christmas period. With how many games we played and how more we're playing into that tempo. We just weren't at it today. Luton could have had a hatful of chances and took it. And to be fair, the ref was very Luton biased with free kicks and stuff, but at the same time, it is what it is. Luton were very organised. They are a very good team at the minute who are doing some really good stuff in the League One. In theory, they won't want a replay, which we've got, because they want to concentrate on League, but we've got a replay coming up. And we'll be going back to theirs and seeing if we can get through to the next round. But this was not a great game. And right near the end for us, it looked like Bannon was in some serious agony on the sideline. Just didn't look great. And if he'd gone for a good couple of games, we really are going to be screwed, because there is no creativity in that team if Bannon's out. Reach can do it, but he's hot and cold. But it's a 0-0 against Luton, and fair play to Luton. They came with a lot of fans and they played some very good football at times and outplayed us for most of that game. We were so poor, and it shows you that there's a lot of work that needs to be done here by the new men in charge. Now, granted, Brucey's not going to be here till the 1st. His two assistants have got some work to do here. I hope they can do it soon, because we look tired. We look mentally drained, and we've got Hull City next game, and they have been flying. I think it's 6 wins in the trot. They have been superb. So we're going to have to be at our A game in that game. But we're going to have to look at this game and see what we can do better next time round. But all in all, it was just a poor performance by us. It's like we gave them too much respect, and they just went for it. And fair play to them. Luton played fantastically well. They played us off the park at home. And if that's how they play against us at our place, God help us when we get to there, because they could be rampant, especially with a full team backing them, fans. So it's one of those things. It's not a great day for us. It's not a loss, and if we lost people like we don't want to cut run, we could do without less distraction. But now you've got the thing where people are like, well, we could have done with winning that because we don't want a replay. But it is what it is. So we have a draw in the game against Luton, and we move on to the whole game and see if we can improve. But it's not great. It's not what we really wanted, but it is what it is. So well done to Luton. You played fantastically well, and when they need to find out what some of the problems were in that game, because it was bad.
Don't forget to go to outtalk.co.uk after this video.